So we begin our list with a guy that I first saw on The Ultimate Fighter, and what happened to him on that season, well, it basically foreshadowed what will happen in the future. I'm talking about Jeremy Jackson. Jackson had a promising career in the early 2000s coming up in California, and he faced a who's who of names in his first 10 fights. He went 6-4, but he faced guys like Joe Stevenson, Shoney Carter, and Jake Shields. He even had a trilogy with Nick Diaz in which he won one of those fights. Then he'd appear on The Ultimate Fighter Season 4. Unfortunately, his stint on the show, well, that was then cut short because he broke house rules because he snuck out to meet a girl. My man wanted a booty call.
You get locked up in this house and you start to focus more on, I can't do this, I can't have that. But it is what it is. Pack your bags, you're going home. All right? Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, I was always told money and women lead to most of the reasons people end up in jail. For Jackson, my man got caught up. Around 2 years after his last fight in the UFC, Jackson found himself arrested and charged with multiple felonies for an incident with his ex-girlfriend. Things like assault, kidnapping, and worse. This case gets really strange because Jackson, he ended up pleading guilty despite the advice from his lawyers. It was actually a real shocker in the courtroom. Even one of the female jury members said she thought he was innocent. Now, I do want to point out that authorities have recordings and surveillance footage implicating Jackson. His lawyer basically explained the situation, saying Jackson was simply broken down by the whole thing. He was then sentenced to 25 years to life. So there you have it. Jackson had all the tools necessary to make himself a good name in the MMA game. Maybe not a star, but a guy who could have had a long career. Now, instead of fights we're remembering, it's just all about his downfall.